Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 62 of the Fit in 10 Challenge. Day 62. Man, it's like we got a week left almost. Like a little over a week. It's pretty nuts. All right, I'll put up the calendar. I promise by this weekend I will have the calendar up so you can book in your scan for obviously not next week, but the following week, okay? So in between the 22nd and the 20, well, we won't run it by the 22nd. We're going to run it on the 24th to like the 26th. Okay, so like the Monday to the Wednesday after the challenge. We are going to run a class on the 22nd, okay? Like the 22nd would actually be day 71, but I did miss a class with you guys, so that's going to be the makeup class. And it'll be good because, you know, you guys can keep going for a few days and make a little more progress, right? Every day counts, right? All right, so there was a question, crap, and it's sitting over there in my iPad. All right, let me talk about another question somebody asked me because I don't have this one open right now. I will get to that question. They said to me, okay, listen, they're going away, and this is right before the finale. Not right before the finale. Right, they're going away actually on the last day of the challenge. And they said, you know, should I do my scan before or after? Because I'm going to go away and I'm just going to like, it's probably not going to be good. So, you know, I basically encourage them to do their best while they're away and then come back and do their scan. But I said, but if you're going to go away and it's like, that's it, like you're just going completely balls to the wall, like there's celebrations every day and like I don't, there's actually numerous things that are going on in this person's, while this person's away. Different celebrations and work stuff and everything. So a lot of different commitments that are going to be lots of social gatherings. So you know what? I don't care what you have to do. If you want to stick to it, you can. Okay, like that's not. It's nobody's putting a gun to your head and saying you have to do these things. The question is, are you going to do it regardless? Okay, and if you want to, that's fine. I'm not judging you. That's not what it's about. I'm just saying, like, the reason I'm reminding you that nobody's putting a gun to your head is because, you know, I want to remind you of that because sometimes I think, you know, in your mind, maybe you make up the decision that, no, I have to do this, but you don't, right? You know you don't. It's just like, you know, so I'm just reminding you, you don't have to. If you want to, that's fine, go ahead. Okay? So if you're going to go away for, you know, 3 or 4 days and it's going to be complete debauchery, then yes, I would do your scan before that, okay? So for anybody who's going away, you know, before your scan or whatever, or you're going to have a time of debauchery after the challenge ends, like literally that Friday, this day 70. If you're not going to hold on for a few days, then you know, I would suggest doing your scan a little bit earlier. Okay. So I hope that makes I hope that makes things clear. All right, now I want to talk about weight training a little bit more because I did get this question as well, and that is, you know, is weight training safe for kids? All right. Now, if I had children, this would be really the best question: is if I had children, would they weight train? And my answer to that is well, the short answer to that is yes. Okay, 100%. And because I want them to learn some discipline and learn how to do movements and get stronger, and it's going to be good for them. Okay, but you know, the bigger question is like what would be like the safest form of exercise for them to do, like the absolute safest. Okay, with like that's going to challenge them. It's going to be weight training. Okay, it's going to be weight training over hockey or lacrosse or soccer or anything, right? But the big thing, especially when I was growing up, was, well, wait a second. I mean, you're lifting, even if it's let's like use sort of a more extreme case scenario. Let's say your kids are lifting heavy weights, so like, you know, they're doing like reps of 10, they're going to failure. All right, so isn't that going to affect growth, or isn't that going to affect you know, their development in some sort of way? Well, it's going to affect their muscle development. They're going to get more developed for sure. Is it going to affect their growth? No, and there's no proof of this, and they've done studies on it, and there is absolutely zero to suggest that. But also you have to think about, well, like, why would it do that? Like, why would it? Okay, well, because you're applying force, right? There's force, like there's lots of force happening. All right, so what do you think's happening to your kid when he's running into somebody or getting knocked into the boards or falling down, like, you know, like off of his feet right onto the ice? How much force do you think is there? There's way more force in that than there is the force that you're generating from weights. Okay? So if you're scared of your kids being, you know, exposed to force, then they shouldn't be playing any like contact sports, pretty much, okay, or any sports for that matter, because you can fall and stuff, right? So you can see how it kind of gets a bit ridiculous, all right? So this idea that weight training for kids is dangerous, or they shouldn't do it, or they should lift light, is just a complete myth. There is no evidence of it. They've done studies on it. Dr. Brad Schoenfeld, who's one of the leading authorities in this area, has done extensive research on this, and there is nothing, zero, like I'm talking zero evidence to suggest it, and he's put out a few papers on that, okay? So, there you go. All right, now, let's get to the message of the day, and this is a good reminder for you all, because I haven't reminded you guys of this, right? Habits bring consistency. Planning brings persistency. All right, so you want to be consistent and persistent. You want to persist through and be consistent with that, right? So, you need to set those habits down. Or you need to follow through with those habits. You need to make things habits. You need to put your workouts in your calendar. Okay, I don't care if it's day 63. Okay, if anything, it's now, right? You're going to put those workouts in your calendar. You're going to make them happen, just like your cardio as well. You're not going to fly by the seat of your pants, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work to follow a system by flying by the seat of your pants. All right? And, of course, putting in those habits, right? Putting in those times, that's obviously your planning, right? So you got to plan things out, and that will allow you to be persistent, and then, make them into habits, all right, to build that consistency. So there you go. Habits bring consistency. Planning brings persistency. Just do it. Don't think about it. It's not that much time in the week. It's really not. Okay, I understand you have to travel to the gym. You may have to prepare for the gym. I get that. But actually being in the gym and doing all your work doesn't take that long, okay? All right? And listen, we waste a lot of time. I know you waste time. I waste time. We all waste time. Don't waste time. Avoid wasting time, okay? As much as you can. All right, that's it. We'll talk to you guys all soon. Day 62 wrap up, and I'll get to that question tomorrow. Who asked me that question? I remember now. Okay, it was a question about pull downs. I'll get that question, okay, tomorrow. See you guys. Oh, come on. Monday.